How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here. This is Dollhouse. We are on episode number 10 of season 2, which is titled The Attic. It's a very, very mysterious concept for anyone who's been invested in the Dollhouse. It's been brought up a number of times, and it's such a fascinating concept that has left people like me very, very intrigued in terms of explorating the attic. And Topher, I think, compared it last season to the experience being that thought on the tip of your tongue that you couldn't remember, just that's amplified to every thought you've ever had. So I'm really excited to see what is going to happen. Judging by the sneak peek we got in the last episode and Topher's comments, I'm really excited. This could be a lot of the episodes in Dollhouse are really well done, but this could be one of the best episodes, just with the concept they've been building towards this moment for quite some time. And it sounds like it might be a bit of a cerebral-based episode with Topher's comments and the fact that the dolls can't really do much in the current physical state that they're in. So, yeah, because we got Echo, Victor, and Sierra transferred to the attic. I'm really looking forward to exploring that concept because, like I said, it's been when was it, first mentioned? I think it was around midway through season 1. That was when the concept of the attic was brought up, and even then, even the smallest bits of pieces, it was a very, very intriguing concept. And now we are here, we're at this moment, so it's going to be very, very fun to explore this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 10 of season 2 of Dollhouse. This is The Attic. Let's go. Starting off very, very... Oh, no. Oh, that's the tip of the head. Oh, no.
So young and so fit. It's a shame, really.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You got played. Throw them! Oh! Oh! Okay, that caught me. That caught me.
Human mind. The brain is kept in a fear-induced, adrenaline-fueled overdrive state, like a problem you can't solve. Either the nightmare lasts forever, or
it doesn't last at all.
That's pretty deep, but judging by that first, yeah.
Does she ever? Hey, Darth Vader kills lieutenants, not stormtroopers.
Thanks. I'll be right
Adele,
back.
just like, cool. If this is a consular ship. Oh, man.
I don't think that's a smart idea.
Boy, where am I? What am I doing here?
Echo,
It's not
you
real.
stir things up, you might bring the storm on yourself. There are not a lot of good people here.
There aren't? What about my friends? Where are my friends?
Boyd laughing is a sight to behold.
You have no friends?
Autons. It's all very, very fast paced. I was gonna say, is that... It's Dominic, isn't it?
You're my nightmare. You were Rossum's rising star.
Pretty cool and all, and I don't want to ruin your whole Highlander vibe, but I'm pretty positive that this is my mind. I think you
Are
just
they
saved
having
my
a shared
life, for
conscious,
real.
like...
What do you mean?
Anyone plugged into the
That's
attic
the tree from one of my childhood
is
homes.
connected to a main
And those
channel.
are my hateful relatives playing croquet. And that...
That's
that's a long
freaky.
story.
How is this?
Yes. You're quite a pirate hero, swinging in and dismembering Nolan Kennard.
He deserved it, to be fair.
If you try to keep secrets from the corporation, you may have every expectation of being chopped into pieces yourself.
I just have no positive words for you anymore. Okay, that's fucked. Not Nolan, come on. And that's even worse. Oh my god. That is grim.
Doing that.
It took me forever to find you. Arcane, he's here.
I know. Listen.
Damn it.
Now the meat won't be fresh.
What happens
Wow.
when Kane kills someone?
The world disappears.
They die, don't they? They are
He's dead.
Rossum's work, without question. The attic.
Mmm.
The moment you stepped into this house, you, in effect, gave us your life. And you must decide if that life is to be put to good use or laid to waste. I have seen the future, Mr. Langton.
Oh, so you've seen Avatar 1? Ooh! Bolting!
What are you doing? It's not safe here. Reinforcements are pinned down south of Horat. No air support.
Who's the real one?
Tony, don't be afraid. Take a breath. You're in the attic.
In the attic, man. None of this is real.
Oh, okay, fine.
There we go. You tried to get the one up on Echo.
You need to.
There's no reason to be afraid.
You sure about that?
Team! Woo! Thank goodness we're saving. Woof!
This isn't a nightmare. This is the shape of things to come.
I was gonna say, the riots. Is this Epitar? Oh! Joy. Oh my god, this episode!
Sounded badass.
All right.
No, please.
So he's
If I die, there'll be
Arcane.
nobody left to take down Rossum. But mostly I was trying to take out Rossum's number of CPUs. To prevent this.
Just, you know, you could go on Task Manager and Processing Tree.
Because it was my idea. I became a human computer. First one in history, I suppose.
And you've been here ever since?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
That was 1993.
What? 1993 and it's
My
2010,
nightmare,
11?
my loop has been to run statistical probability scenarios for where the technology might lead.
And
All but 3% of them include the end of civilization. They erase. I can't remember faces.
So it
or
takes,
names, not
like,
to mention the
it-
fact
it-
that
it
Clyde
sweeps
2.0 probably switched bodies by now.
under the
If we
rug.
could eliminate that backstabber and the copy of me that does his or her bidding, then we might be able to stop them.
But there's no way out of here, is there?
I have a feeling Clyde
No,
2.0 is
there
someone
isn't,
that
believe
we
me.
know.
I've tried.
This is all part of the plan, isn't it?
I know a way out.
All part of the plan.
He's not gonna take this well.
Paul?
It didn't work?
His brain is completely reorganized.
It'll take a minute to adjust.
Yeah, it still needs to sink in, doesn't it? For the next minute, he's speaking in Sin language.
You're in the attic.
Oh, he's going in. Not even 5 minutes out the coma, he's going guns blazing.
At some point, he's gonna figure out what we took away from him.
What did you guys take away?
I know.
Oh!
I'm not afraid to lose my life.
And we haven't.
No, Priya, please.
Let's
The
have
only way
faith.
the scenario worked was if I didn't have to fight for you two.
Then we'll fight for ourselves. You don't have to look after us anymore. You've been inside our minds. You know we're just as abnormal and just as ready as you.
Oh,
We're
Priya.
a team now. We go together.
We go together.
No, I don't remember what brought us to this.
Come on.
What places we blindly passed. What turns we missed. When things really matter. And we really
Just watch
care.
this. Is all part of another simulation.
Being was never leave us.
So he's gonna.
Remind me of how I used to feel.
Come on, see it. Priya, get up.
The plan worked.
Thank you.
What?
There is only one place for a doll as irreparably damaged as you.
Wait, this.
The attic.
They say
And you want me to go in?
I need you to go in. But far more importantly, I
What
need
the
you
fuck?
to come back. And bring
This
back
was
the present
all
with you.
part of Adele's plan.
It's the only way we'll ever get an edge. We can bring them down.
Nobody's ever gotten out of the attic. It's time for me to meet Caroline. It's time to win her war.
Bracing Caroline. This was. Wow. Wow. They played me like a bloody fiddle with that Adele twist. So she was secretly. She was putting on the front with this resentful figure. Which I'm guessing. There was no malice with her handing the mind wipe thing to Rossum, betraying Topher. And she's had to put on this front ever since. Until she allowed Echo, she had the opportunity for someone like Echo to get into the attic so she could get the weaknesses that Rossum hold. I love this show. Ha! That was amazing. That honestly was that was one of the best episodes. I said that this episode has the potential, especially if it's exploring something so unique, something that has a lot of mystique and is very, very much hyped in the lore. And I was not disappointed. If anything, my expectations were exceeded with just how much twists there were with the amount of information that was retrieved from Clyde as well about him being one of the founders of Rossum, of course, and that betrayal. Paul coming back. Did they didn't reveal about what they took away? I mean, not that I'm complaining, but like that will have you guessing for like that's a mystery itself. Like what was taken from Paul? Yeah, I loved this. This was an incredible episode. Probably my favorite one of the entirety of Dollhouse, I'd say. Just with the concept itself and the gang were in their loops. Which is another thing. Like I mentioned about the fact that that I'm a sucker for like exploring like extraordinary aspects of the mind. But also loops as well. Like I'm a sucker for that, especially time loops, which Echo was basically in, and we saw like other examples, like Victor facing himself, and I loved the concept of exploring people's fears as well. Like Victor, Anthony had to go back to his past and face his own past. And you had Priya with Nolan, so yeah, I loved this. What an extraordinary episode of Dollhouse. Mwah. As well as the fact that we managed to integrate the present with the future as well, going into Clyde's worries, like what he feared. Was going to happen, which will happen if Epitaph 1 is anything to go by. But who knows? They could change the future, really, if this plan does succeed. Because, like, I mean, back 2 episodes ago, I was thinking, are they going to change the future with the fact that Paul is basically brain dead? Though I did still have faith that they would be able to somehow find a way to fix Paul, because they could have left him for dead in episode 8. He could have been, that's it, that's all, folks. Then again, this is a Whedon show, and he likes and what with Whedon, he likes dangling the carrot over our heads and teasing us. So yeah, he could. So it would have been believable if it wouldn't be convoluted, or it wouldn't be unnecessary if especially in a Whedon show, if he kept Paul brain dead and that was it. That was the last thing we got. That was that lack of hope, because Whedon's dangerous. Yeah, I just absolutely loved this episode. I can't stress it enough. Just with how it played out, brilliant stuff. And I think I honestly mean it's one of the best episodes of Dollhouse. I think it is the best episode. It had so much going on. It was full of horrific things, from the guy at the sushi bar eating his own legs, and not just that, but he had to enjoy them. It's not just that, but what he found out about Rossum's weaknesses. It was kind of like you were hired to find your weaknesses, and you're getting punished for doing your job as well at the end of the day. Well, I know it's not exactly that, I guess, but it's still horrific with the fact that he was eating his own legs. But yeah, that as well as Nolan. There was a lot of twists. There was returns, not just Paul, but also Dominic. It was surreal. I just really loved how this episode proceeded. It was, and how it sets things up for the final 3 episodes as well. Adele, I gotta say, Adele is absolutely amazing. Like, that's the thing. Like, the twist was so believable. Like, the fact that she had joined the dark side and joined Rossum was very, very believable, and her attitude was was a testament to that, especially with how with how aggressive and how scary her attitude was to Topher as well, especially in this episode when she even threatened, I could have you replaced, basically. And I think that's a part of Olivia Williams doing a fantastic job at presenting a believable character. So I just thought that twist was absolutely fantastic. Not just that though, but with her handing the plans over to Rossum, it was part of it was part of the long game, wasn't it? So she has been on the good side all this time, but she's had to have Ross, because this is the thing. Adele likes power, and she likes to control. So the the big ambition is to control Rossum, and she's done so by making them believe that she's on their side, but she's playing them. So, I just love it. I just really, really loved that twist so much. But yeah, not just that though. Arcane as well. It was this is the thing. I thought Arcane would be some kind of barrier to restrict people to enjoying their nightmares, but it was actually Clyde who wanted to weaken Rossum by killing entries to the attic. And I think there was a note being mentioned about newer subjects get killed off first, which is understandable. It's like you have more junk getting clogged up. You want to push out the ones at the front first. So yeah. But the reveal that Arcane was Clyde, one of the founders of Rossum, was really, really great as well. Like I thought it would be some kind of barrier to restrict people to enjoying their nightmares. But he wanted to weaken Rossum and put the people out of their misery as well. So I really loved that little twist. And the thing is, it wasn't stretched out for too long, the whole Arcane situation. So yeah, but it was a really, really nice twist. I kind of love the like symbolisms, I guess, as well with Anthony battling himself as well, because there was a bit of a situation. Ice cream. There was a bit of a I don't think you could hear that, but there's an ice cream van going past, so that's great. Where was it? Yes, there was the last episode, of course, that was exploring Anthony outside, like after his contract was up, and him struggling to embrace himself in the world that we live in now, and him trying to move past what he experienced in his past life. So we have that continuing in this episode with himself fighting his past self. So yeah, I gotta love Dominic's reactions when he's trying to get the one up on Echo by talking to the illusion Anthony rather than the real one. It was priceless. But yeah, and then we had Nolan haunting Priya as well. Not just that though, but we first saw her and Anthony like have that nice happy life that they long for, and then him turning into Nolan. I thought that was pretty poetic in terms of playing on what Priya feels like. Okay, have I found the one, or is this person? Am I going to believe that I found the one, but he ends up hurting me like Nolan did? So there's that fear that's playing on Priya's mind as well. So. Yeah, it was just really, really good stuff to see those like fears for Victor, well, for Anthony and Priya. So yeah, I don't know why as well, but Clyde 2.0 seems like it seems like for Clyde 2.0, especially since they imprinted Clyde into someone else and the second partner betrayed Clyde. It seems like they're scattering breadcrumbs into the identity of Clyde 2.0 being someone that we know. There was vagueness as well in terms of like that a woman accidentally getting inside Rossum, but it's pretty much seems to indicate that it was Echo, or Caroline should I say, and that's how she wound up, I guess. Potentially, because I think there's still a bit of a gap in terms of like how Caroline got into the dollhouse. So that might be part of the reason, Caroline getting into Rossum. So yeah, so it seems like we might touch up upon a bit there, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen, because there's a lot to go through in these final 3 episodes, and I'm really excited. But I love the fact that we had nightmares, like these characters facing like their worst nightmares inside the attic and outside the attic, because you had, of course, we've explored Echo, we explored Anthony and Priya facing their nightmares, but also Paul faced his nightmare, which was becoming a doll. So yeah, and that was the only way to save him, but that's the thing. Like, I'm wondering if they're going to keep us guessing, like, throughout, like, in these 3 episodes. I think there would be a lot of magic kept if they didn't reveal. Like, there's a lot of mystery and a lot of curiosity that makes this revelation special if they decided not to reveal it in, like, the upcoming 3 episodes. So I think they're gunning for that. Because because they kept talking about, okay, well, we have to remove something from him, now I'll never know, and the viewer's like, what did you take away? And I think they're going to keep that mystique going on, just to add some kind of flavor to the and it keeps the people guessing. What if they took away this? What if they took away that? So yeah, Boyd as well is in a bit of a rut with the fact that he hates working at the Dollhouse, but he still has to work there. But he's limited on options because he can either die or join the attic. So he's not running out of he hasn't got a good deck of options, has he, at the minute? So yeah, but this was absolutely phenomenal stuff. I love the fact that we saw, like, I think I mentioned it, but I love the fact that we saw Dominic not just being used again in the show, but used in an effective way as well, like him and Echo helping each other out as we get closer to the end. This is a guy who wanted to avert what could be potentially happening, and since Echo is now, like, since Rossum becoming more of a menacing threat, there's like a brighter reception to his character than there was when he got offed. So yeah, it's really, really interesting. But I liked Echo and Dominic's connection in this episode, and how he's willing to stay back to help Clyde. But he does get reawoken at some point in the future. But then again, the future could be changed. So, and this is the thing, like, you just don't know if this is going to be impacted majorly or minorly in terms of the future. Like, so you don't know if Dominic's going to be I can't say it. I can't say anything at this point, so that's it. You just don't know if he's going to be brought back. That's better. Since he's wanting to help Clyde, in able to help out everyone who is trapped within the attic. So, yeah, but I'm hoping we do get to see him and Clyde, I guess. So we'll just have to wait and see. But this was absolutely phenomenal stuff. I just loved how this episode played out. I did get caught out, yes, by the intro when Anthony and Priya were shot. I thought that was legit, but goddamn loops, they got me. So yeah, this was incredible. I really enjoyed this episode. Phenomenal stuff. Loved it. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!